Hey guys, Manny back again. This is going to be a relatively short one, but kind of an important one. You know, um, I came have a little hack or a little tool that you might find very useful. These days with digital, it's so easy just to put your camera up to your eye and take a picture, whether you really think it's going to be any good or not. And so you end up with a lot of stuff that's just like, I don't even remember why I took that picture. Well, I have a little tool that my brother Sal told me about, and so I made some, and they're really kind of easy. It's just a little piece of cardboard or a little piece of like construction paper, thick construction paper. This is fairly cut into a 35 millimeter frame, and what you do is you hold this up horizontally, and before you take your picture with this. And that'll let you know, like, how you want to frame it, or even, first of all, let you know whether it's even worth taking a picture of. And then, like, let you know how to frame it. I mean, help you compose a thing. What do you want in it? What do you want out? It's just a good little tool to help you decide whether or not you actually want to take the picture. Because like I said, it's so easy nowadays just to walk up to something and go click and not worry about it, not really think about it. This kind of forces you to think about whether or not you want to take a picture or not. So it's very, very helpful. And I have one, and for those of you who do 2.25, you can make them in 2.25 or make them any kind of format that you want. You know, I also I found this, which if you want something a little more permanent, it's made out of plastic, and you can set it to any kind of a 3x4 format. And you can get this at any like art supply store, or a lot of them like Blick and some of the other ones. It's available on Amazon too, B&H. It is a, what's it called here? Let me look it up. It is a view catcher viewfinder, and it's just little mechanism, little sliding thing, so you can slide it for whatever size you want. There's a bunch of little dimensions on it. I marked mine off for you know a 4:3, which is generally what I shoot on digital. So it just helps you to compose and think about what you're going to take a picture of before you actually do. And I think in the end it slows you down, helps slow you down, but in the end I think it'll help you make you a better photographer. So again, you can just use some black construction paper, and try it out and see if you like it or not. I find it very helpful. And we did my photo walk the other day with it was me in conjunction with a friend of mine who has mental wellness for artists, and I'll leave the link to them below in the description. And we had a little photo walk. I haven't gotten any of that stuff back yet. But I handed out a bunch of these. I made a bunch of them, and handed them out. And people really enjoyed using them. They said that it really helped them, decide what they were going to take their picture of and how they were going to take their picture. And it just really slowed them down and make them think about what they were going to take a picture of. So this can be very, very helpful. So I just wanted to give you that little tip again, and you can get these again in plastic, from art supply stores and Blick, and it's just called a view catcher viewfinder, and any kind of thing. And it comes with a little clip, so you can actually put a little, lanyard around it and put it around your neck, or just leave it in your camera bag. But I think it's a very, very useful tool in helping you see your photographs before you actually take them. So thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to buy me a cup of coffee. Visit my website. Subscribe, like, comment. Tell me what you think about it. Give it a try and let me know what you think. What you think about the little tool that my brother he used to use it when he taught photography. It's also good for making films. So you can do the same thing for if you're doing videos too. So just kind of let me know what you think about it. And I find it very helpful, again, because I kind of do it anyway, because I'm so used to shooting film that I kind of stop and think about what I'm doing before I actually take the picture. But I think I'm going to start using this even more. It's not great for all kinds of photography. If you're doing sports, obviously you can't really do that. But for landscape or, just some certain types of street photography, if you're just kind of looking at shapes and forms, that kind of thing, I think it could be very useful. So thank you for watching. Till next time. I think next time I'm going to be talking about printing your work and how nice it is to print your work. So thank you very much for watching. Again, subscribe, sign up, ring that notification bell, smash that like button, all that kind of cool, YouTube stuff. So thank you very much. Take care.